right? And this will set up your agent website. I guess it is the same, but you have a choice. They branched it out at that point.
But most everybody, or other than a brand new agent, their site's already up and going.
If they've set it up. So in the past, Scott Leroy used to set up all of our agent site pages, and I think he does sometimes now, right? For new agents. But if you want to go in and update past the default, this is where you have to go. Yeah. You don't send an email to Scott Leroy and say, please add image 3 to my third hero shot. So he might get a chuckle out of that because he has 100. I don't know how many people he has, but he's got
probably 100,000.
Yeah. Can you go back to the landing pages tab again? Can you just click on one of those links? I just want to see what these look like.
So here's
those are listings.
These aren't necessarily listings. They could be anything. This is a lead capture page, and if you notice, there's Kione Village. So this was a listing page that I did for Kione.
Okay. So you created this.
Yep.
It's not auto-populated from
MLS. As a someone who hasn't done anything on the landing page, it's blank.
Right.
So where would you'd start at create a new site?
Yep. And that verbiage is incorrect. It's not create a new site. You're creating a new page.
Right. That's
why. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay. And these pages will be showing on the app.
Yeah, I'll even go through and show you how to. We can create one real quick, just for this. And it's super fast. Kelly Guides. Let me get out of this. We'll go back to. Come on, get out of there.
There it is.
Landing pages, right? Go here. I'm going to create a new site. And on my agent site or standalone? I'm going to say standalone because I'm not going to put this on my site, right? Create a page. It'll take you into a couple applets up, designs. So this is confusing for some people. Once you start using it, it's a lot like Canva. So it's got widgets that if you set up your marketing profile and your web profile and your Connect profile, they'll be all
you're going to drag and drop?
Set up. Yep. So agent branding, I want a branded header, drop it in. I want a listing, I drop it in. It's a preview. It's not the listing I want to use. And then at the bottom, after it goes through all the widgets that it's setting up, I want to capture a lead.
And you want to, capture a lead?
Lead form.
Okay.
So that's it. So once you're done and you've got the preview set up the way you want it, you say, okay, I want to configure my widgets, because in order to have a page here on this platform, you need a widget, right? So configure widgets. So here it shows you the 3 things that you put in: your branded header, your listing form, and your lead form. Those are the widgets we brought in. So branded header, it's going to ask me to put in KAI. Kione Villages. I don't care about the type. That's fine.
Oh, you're on the listing.
So what I'm doing is I'm putting in the text that's going to show up at the top here, right? And I'm going to say save and apply. That's fine. It should come back with Kione Villages, just the incorrect way I spelled it. You know? Save and apply. We want see now up here it says branded header, and we know we had 3 sections. You got to make sure all 3 of those are correct, right? So if I go back to these 3. I still have an unchecked box here on listing.
Right.
So browse listings. This is the part that's connected to KWLS 2.0, right? So
when you go to Louisiana?
What was one of the properties over on Kona? Property address or something close.
Something Elite Drive.
Elite Drive,
yeah. So. Was it what?
John Miller's listing?
Yeah, 3535 ALII Drive?
No.
No, I think I missed an I.
Yep.
So here are a whole bunch of listings.
And these are all MLS listings.
Yep,
We're not just limiting to.
I'm seeing Kona Resort Properties. I'm seeing Clark Clark Realty, going down.
Oh, I see,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
there it was 77 dash something, right?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
6580 Elite Drive in Yellow House?
77
No, that's Polo Banker, never mind.
6542.
6542.
That's Bob Myers.
Kona, Caldwell, Clark, Hawaii, Windermere, Courtyard. Oh, okay,
Not finding it?
not finding it,
Okay.
but it might need more of an address, but we're gonna select, let's say
Sure.
we found it,
Yeah.
we're gonna select this one.
Mm-hmm.
So now it brings in all the pictures from the MLS, pretty slick.
Mm-hmm.
What it wants is a hero image.
So you save
shot.
and apply?
So all I do is pick one of these pictures
Mm-hmm.
to change the listing, and everything else is okay.
Listing, change listing.
And then we say save and apply. So look what it does.
Nice. Okay.
You go down, it gives all the property information, and you don't have to worry about more pictures because it starts up a carousel
Gotcha.
of all the pictures on the listing.
Okay.
Can you sort the images?
You cannot.
Can you
No.
search by agent when you go, when you do that, instead of trying to find a specific property, can you?
If I
Can
go,
you-
yeah, if I go back and look at that, I think it's MLS Keller Williams user ID.
It's down the street from me. That property.
Oh, there's one that I did for 77 Emalia.
Malia place.
So that was the Pam
Okay.
listing, Pam and John,
Gotcha.
or is it John?
John.
John.
Yeah,
John.
Miller. So I had taken this over and showed them, but this didn't show up right. I messed with it and I got it to show up wrong, so, but it's kind of nice. So then you can take that link
Mm-hmm.
that's in your,
The landing pages, yeah.
yeah, and you could create a Facebook page. You could take a picture, you know, you could crop cut something out, go to Facebook, you can say, look at my new open, take a look at the link here. It's got a lead capture form at the bottom. Instead of just saying 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, 4,000 square feet, can I look on, take a look. You could do that and send the Paragon link, or you can do it here and actually capture a lead and have it sent to command and have Kelly notify you.
Does this appear on the agent website?
This will, if you decide to put it on the agent
But this is
website.
standalone?
The standalone,
Okay.
right.
Will this, can you make this appear also on the mobile app?
No,
No, okay.
not that I'm aware of. It's a good question, not that I'm aware of.
Nice. Easy.
There are
how do
some
you-
slick things here, right?
Mhm.
And then, let's say you've got this crummy URL right here, right? I hate all those numbers.
Can you do bit.ly on it?
Now you can change the
Oh,
URL.
you can?
Oh, cool.
Wow.
So
that's
you can,
nice.
you have to go to this point here and you can
Gotcha.
change it.
Okay.
But I could change it to OOO.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good.
Oh, that's my video page that's connected to the internet. I don't want
You
to
don't
change
want to
it.
do that.
But there are ways to make video pages. It takes a little bit of wrangling, but you know.
Oh, nice.
So, I could save, you could save this landing page for now, but as long as you
Sorry,
don't publish
check
it,
out.
as long as you don't publish it, it's not gonna be out there.
Right. Even if you publish it, it's a standalone, so it won't be out there. Because you didn't
Unless you
say,
share it.
if you didn't say place it on my agent site.
Right,
You said,
okay. So you could do that,
But
kind
what
of
if
play
you
with
do,
them, and then,
and how do you take it off if you do on accident?
go back, yeah, good
Who's
idea.
gonna do that?
That's
Right
the
here,
kind of questions
right there.
people call me with. Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Yeah.
You can, Can
So,
you-
and any of these you can delete. So the one that we just did, I think was South Maui. I don't think I need that one anymore. That was for test, but I just want to delete it.
Hmm.
And then yes.
Analytics. Can
if you saved a landing page, it would show up on your agent site as a tab that people could choose to look at? Is that what it is?
Well,
you
yes,
have one
yes
on
and no.
yours?
Yes and no. You could set up a page with links to landing pages if you so chose to do that. But it requires another process,
Mhm.
setting up a page with links. Remember, to create a page, you need a widget.
Mhm.
Platforms are designed for widgets. As long as you get a lead form in there, you can go up and create link pages, right? But you have to have a widget or else the page won't save. So,
Can you get analytics on these pages?
yeah, so We kind of touched on designs a little bit.
Which
We
it
were
cannot be configured.
we talked about listings a little bit, 1.0, 2.0, right? So if we go up to reports now, there's your dashboard, says the health of your database, right? And that was pretty much all we had until family reunion. Now we've got reports, and in reports, you can set up your goals, take a look at all of that. You can 2020 goals, you can look at 2019 goals. It depends if you set them up. If you're only 2020, then no. Inside of, I think it was reports, it gives you the option here to show opportunities or database report on year-to-date. That is not correct.
You haven't been doing anything,
Why, Robert? Just sit on my couch.
Well, of course,
do
it was
nothing.
2020. What about 2019?
But
Maybe that's
let's
why.
say you're going to go talk to a coach or something, you can export the report
Mhm.
and then have it paper form and hand it to your coach. So that's kind of neat.
I'm stuck spinning after.
Hit
Trying to
refresh. If
save the
it spins indefinitely, just hit
Yeah.
the refresh up at the top. Show all this here compared to that is weird. Wow, I know that was set up before. So,
Action or something.
yeah. So why, yeah, I was gonna show you, the nice part about emails is when we'll get to that part, because the next one up, we're gonna look at campaigns. It's funny, normally I go from the top down. It's easier to go from the bottom up. Come on now.
Oh,
Everyone's looking up the Bureau virus online.
Yeah, exactly, right? There's campaigns, let's see if it, oh, they're doing some updating.
yeah, I'm getting
Yeah.
That's what it
goals.
is.
Please check back later. Something wrong happened with the goals section.
Need to reboot their SQL server, what they need to do. So, I just saw a SQL error, that's the only
Yeah.
reason I said that.
Yeah.
So
I
you're
think it's
on
part of
the-
it, yeah.
Where do you find? I'm not getting the dashboard. I'm clicking on the home button. Wouldn't that? That's not the home button.
Home button up
What?
here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on
Reports.
reports. You're on reports. Okay, thank you.
Right.
Sorry. My computer's lagging behind a bit.
Huh. Campaigns, come on.
What is
SQL
it?
get, SQL.
Are they on the west coast or on the east coast?
West Coast.
They're
Austin.
doing updates in the middle of the day?
Oh, they follow the sun, so yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Indian night. Let's take a 2-minute break
Okay.
and see if this does anything, and then
Yeah.
switch your legs and get some questions.
2
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
We'll get to the rest.
I did forget to note, we have to leave on time because your flight
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
is
Flying back
at
over today?
3:30, yeah,
3:30, yeah.
so we have to get there.
Oh, we got, yeah.
I got my app hooked up.
Did you go into command and
Follow
seller
the
guide?
instructions, yep.
You set up the buyer guide and seller guide?
How was his test?
Did it have his name on it? Didn't take you to the app store?
It took me, basically, I clicked on the link and it let me download it, no problem, everything.
When you go
Yes,
into it, did it say Keone was my agent?
It didn't say Keone, because I didn't.
She didn't
do anything.
activate
I
it.
didn't activate it.
But I had
it was
Amanda
super
activate it.
simple, super simple.
And I had her test it while we were driving. I said, get on it and look at it, right? And pick some properties. And then when I came back, it was on there.
Yeah, my cleaning lady, I said, I'm loading you up as a co-buyer, so we can share information. What the hell, I wanna do that, Robert? And I'm like, Because you're testing, you're on the test. You still want to clean my condo, don't you?
Just say yes.
Just help me, I'm not trying to sell you a house.
I was looking at those, smart plans.
Workflows, smart plans, yeah.
You gotta create those, I guess, or they?
Well, they just turned on the ability to create your own, and it's really cool. There's a cool one in there that sends out the app. So when you choose on email, so you go into Smart Plans, create a Smart Plan. The first step is you're gonna touch on email, and then a panel opens up here that looks like, oh my god. Click on HTML, and it'll say, look at designs. There's one that's loaded up in there that you can send all of this in a single email touch saying, hey, look at my new app. And then you can add context to it. 50 to whack. Okay, so, yeah.
Yeah, imagine my, guinea pig.
Yeah. I had many guinea pigs. I just started last, and now everybody in the database. You know, the good thing about it, at least, is it creates communication.
Yeah.
Cards goes out, I get a lot of phone calls. What the hell did you send me, Robert? Oh, that didn't work. Let me try it again.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're more informed now.
Yeah. It's the branding of the app. Get in and do the app. Sure. App is set up.
Password reset. Done that already.
And once you do that, you really kind of see the method to the madness.
Right.
Of it all.
It's all messy.
Yeah.
So do you have the app already?
Huh?
I'm trying to install this app on my phone as an agent.
I'm having trouble doing it because I don't have enough storage.
Oh.
Critically low. I have brand new grandbabies. I took like a million
Oh,
videos. Now
wow.
my phone is pissed off at me. So I'm like, well,
You
do
just
I
offload it.
delete the pictures of the
No,
babies?
you don't want to do that.
That doesn't seem
Just
right.
connect it to your computer.
That's
and
what I was
just
gonna do.
Offload all the images. That's what I've always done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Because sometimes you just take so many pictures and
They thought people's ears and stuff.
you want to keep them.
Right? I don't want to not have them
Yeah.
anymore.
You know,
I mean, even if they're like 10 years ago, you still want to keep them.
I started doing printing,
Mhm.
like some, like you can do
Scrapbook type stuff.
well, you can do like wellgreens.com and you can make like a 5x7 that has like 3 or 4 pictures in it.
Yeah.
And then Shutterfly does books.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
so
cool.
then you, because you don't really print your pictures from your phone, and they're like my son,
Mm-hmm.
his,
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
at his high school graduation, we really didn't have enough solid pictures of him
Mhm.
to do like a photo thing
Mhm.
because of, you know, we just lost phones and
Mhm.
cameras got stolen and
Yeah.
computers crashed, like just. I was devastated. I was like, oh my god, I don't have any pictures of my poor kid, you know. So now I'm like, okay, I'm trying to make an effort to
Uh-huh.
do that, but that's what my problem is right now. I need to probably do that like tomorrow. I have a plugging in class next week, so I want to have it downloaded and so what I wonder is, and this is a good question for since we're staff, can we, I had an agent profile as well. So when I originally downloaded my app, I was an agent, but
Mhm.
now I'm just admin.
Mhm.
So I wonder if you can have that link when you're not an agent.
Is that why maybe
We're pushing to 5 minutes. I'm
So,
gonna hop in real quick. But
If,
I'm trying to sign up for this thing, so I'm not an agent, so
If we're
can I
not-
still get an app
Yes.
branded to me?
You're not an
so we
agent.
can
Yeah.
we do the link if
That's
we're just
probably
staff?
why I can't get this thing to go.
Correct. Correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it has to
Okay.
be, are you sure?
I'm pretty
You
sure.
have to be an
It
agent.
can't be like,
You could go down, once you log in, you could select an agent to be
Gotcha.
assigned to.
okay,
Gotcha.
But if you're not an agent, I don't think you could portray yourself to be an agent. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, you know what, let me try that link that's created in the system.
Right.
I'll email it to myself or I'll
Text it to yourself.
Yeah, and see if that works.
Yeah.
So,
I'll try that.
Okay.
do you wanna climb over all this
No,
stuff?
no, I'm good. Brenna asked a question, an MCA question, so 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna try that, see if that works.
So was she planning on taking you, Brenna, to the airport?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots of stuff. Good stuff though. So I'm gonna practice on my wife. I'm gonna teach her all this stuff.
Well, you
Which I'll
know,
be doing for
the
the
other
agents
thing
anyway, so.
he's gonna tell you is that in command, there's all kind of videos.
Uh-huh.
And Scott Leroy sends links of, you know, they know what's happening, so they'll be like, oh, the apps went out, here's some links for, you know.
Yeah, but honestly though, Sam, I know, I mean, like I said, 9 of the agents or 8 of the agents in the corner office are from Sotheby's. I know they don't read emails, they don't know what videos.
Right.
So I would
Well, I mean,
probably have to get them in a
probably
room like
for
what we
you,
got.
For you though,
Uh-huh.
for the, like, this is not enough time, 4 hours, not enough
Yeah,
time to
yeah.
learn everything in this system.
Yeah,
So what I'm saying to you is,
that's poke around.
there's all this, you know, once you get the basics,
Mhm.
and then there's all these other avenues to get more information
Yeah.
if you want it down the
And just
line,
reference it. Yeah.
or if somebody has a specific question, you
Mhm.
know, and you go, I don't know that one, let me see if I can find a
Yeah.
3-minute video on it,
Exactly.
and then you're an expert.
Okay, let me see if I can send this to myself. And maybe I can install the app branded to me and see what happens. Okay, there it is. Click on that link. Some cookies.
Look at that.
There you go. Download the app.
You did it the right way.
So I just
Send
download-
the app to your phone.
Okay.
That's easiest.
I need to read.
Still going?
Okay. There it is. Download that link. Click on it.
It might just open up your app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it will. Yeah. I think
So
it's
go to
done.
my account and see what it says up here.
I might have it there. Just sign up. So it's
Yeah.
consumer link.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I have to try it out with my wife.
Right.
She's an agent,
Yeah.
so-
Once you've got it on your phone, you have to play this game with uninstalling and
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it to do that. I think it's better to find a test case.
Yeah. I'll just do that then. Thank you.
So, see if reports came online yet. Yay, there we go.
Yes,
Now
there
they're
we
back online.
Okay.
So, we'll start from the back and go forward, seeing as how that seems to be the theme today. Well, maybe that wasn't a great choice. Huh.
What's Command MC?
Yeah.
Command MC is what
You know, it's
market center administrators use, so they'll see all the opportunities and stuff in there, but I currently have that because I help with, I don't have time to look through the deals, there's so many of them. But Brenda does. So,
Okay.
but if she needs help with it, I need to be able to see what she is. So Command MC basically just gives you opportunities, reports, agents. Pretty soon it'll be recruits.
Cool.
Yeah, that'll be nice. And then sites. Sites is our market center site,
Okay,
so we'll have to get on that at some point.
cool. Yeah, let's do that.
But opportunities takes you into opportunities for everyone. I don't go in there unless I have to, because it's just, pretty much overwhelming unless you're focused on that. So, and connect up here at the top is just, when you click on connect, everybody says, I'm gonna go to connect.com. This is not connect.com.
Right.
This is connect groups.
Yeah.
So if you wanna set up NorCal Hawaii, you wanna look for different groups, add memberships to groups. If you wanna go to connect.com, it's over here.
It's where? Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah. So I wish they would have said connect groups up here.
Right, yeah, it was confusing, and I think,
So-
oh wait, this isn't connect.
I meant connect, I'm like,
It's a different connect.
Yeah.
It's a way to connect, but it's not, okay.
And then back to command, so.
Okay.
Wanted to go into reports, I wanted to show you the email report, but it looks like it's just gonna spin. So we'll go into campaigns instead and hope that fixes itself, maybe campaigns works out?
No.
Not yet, not yet, okay. Opportunities.
Uh-oh. Errors.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So, inside of opportunities, so I think what might be good is to run through the way that command thinks. Where do I have that listed? Yeah, I'm gonna go back to command groups for just a second, because I wanna show you a picture. And I think the picture for me made sense, so. NorCal, Hawaii, KW Maui West, I think is where I post today. Lead generation model. So, kind of how things flow in command. So, number one is prospecting and marketing. Prospecting is active or passive, right? So it's Facebook ads, door knocking, that kind of thing. Marketing, we're thinking of like Facebook ads, that kind of stuff, right? Leads coming in. They get captured. Captured is in your contact card for a contact, right? You can say you're captured or connected. If you're captured, it's a one-way communication. You got them, they're in your database, that's captured. Then you've got leads and contacts. So leads come in through marketing-based Facebook ads, that kind of thing, right? So it's a one-way and offer-based touch program. So you haven't made the attempt to contact them yet, and you don't have a two-way communication, right? Contacts, we consider contacts to be a two-way communication. You have the, then they go from there into a cultivate stage, and we'll see that in opportunities in just a minute. From cultivate, there's nurtured, qualified, and then you've got the different stages of appointment, active, under contract, and closed. Just kind of how the sales pipeline all fits together, right? So that made sense to me when I watched it. So if I go back, or when I see it. When I go back into, there's opportunities here. There's the cultivate, there's the appointment, there's the active, there's the under contract, there's the closed. Kind of makes a little bit more sense when you see the picture, right? Inside the cultivate stage, well, we'll go down here. You've got cultivate, active, appointment, under contract, and closed. So you still have that top level view that we saw on the outside, it's just you're inside one of them now. So let's say Adam, we had an appointment with him, he's now zeroing in on properties. You can change these to whatever you want, so it's customizable, but I want Adam to be zeroing in on properties now.
How do you add the first person the first time?
Add the first person, you create an opportunity.
Creating
You can do it here, you know, like with Windows, there's 5 ways to do everything, right? So you can add him here and search your contacts, or you can go to the contact card and you can say add an opportunity. So inside of contacts, I'm gonna jump just a little bit here.
So he has to be in contacts first.
At some point, he's gonna have to be in contacts, yeah. Probably when he has a deal. This is usually when people call. oh my God, I'm in escrow. And there's not even a contact in command. Help! You're on fire, right?
Or I'm closing tomorrow.
I'm closing tomorrow.
Like,
What do I do?
Oops.
You should have hired TC a long time ago. Yeah. So Aaron Fritz, if we look at Aaron, I use him a lot. He's on different smart plans opportunities. So there's another way to add an opportunity here. So that is adding them to your sales pipeline. If I go to sales pipeline, he is in the searching stage, active phase. Stages, phases. So if I wanted to create an opportunity, you just go through, answer a couple questions down here. It's just a way to track your business. Some people use it, some people find it overwhelming. I'm starting to use it more and more, and it's working. It's starting to work because it's an easy way to look at them, right? So if we go back into opportunities, sorry for jumping around, but you can look at it this way. Say I'm in here, and I've got 3 people in the Cultivate stage, and this is the card view.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can have, because at some point I'm going to have more than 3, I want a list view. So it just depends on what makes more sense to you.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I think, a little bit more confusing to look at, but you can still move these around the same way.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So this is tracking basically, you've got a lead, you've got a contact, they start taking action, you can start putting them in here. You could put Cultivate in. You know, if I'm sending them, if I've got them set up on plans, I could, track them there. Hotter than a contact poll, right? Just a way to look at them. I guess we should probably touch on, once they go under contract, we gotta talk about how to start a deal, right? So you're in escrow, right? So I'm trying to think of how I could show you that. Let's see if I've got anybody under contract right now. No. Anybody that is, you've got a contract, a buyer or a seller, you're gonna have to go in here and submit to MC, Market Center, through here. This is how we pass our deals through to the Market Center to get approval. So, trying to figure out an easy way to show you how to do that. So I'm just gonna take, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna pick on Aaron again. Aaron decided to buy a house. Really shouldn't use Aaron.
So do you